Okay, the next part of this faceting machine rebuild is to do the drive system. Here's the actual sewing machine motor. Already has a pulley on it. So what I've done, what I've chased up is the top part of the pulley system off the sewing machine. But the only problem is the bore diameter is too big. See how, as you can see, that shaft's a bit loose in there. So what I'll have to do is machine up a bush to go in there, and I'll have to drill and tap an M5 grub screw in there just to hold it as well, because it's got a flat part on this shaft. Don't know if you can see that. That'll give it something to bite into and grip it. Alright, we'll head to the lathe and start the turning work. Okay, I've got a piece of steel just off my steel rack. Not sure what kind of grade of steel it is. It's not really important for the job it's going to do. It's only going to make up a bush for this. Alright, so we'll set it up. Get it running as true as we can. I'm just using a dial indicator. Now, this is the dial indicator holder I 3D printed, and I did it quite a few videos ago. I'll leave a link in the description how you actually make one, and it's still going strong. It hasn't broken yet, so it's working good. Alright, we'll take some measurements. It's 20.5 millimeters. I think this was about 38, I think. Yep. Alright. 25 millimeters. Alright, so what I'll do, I'll turn this down, this end down, and then I'll take it out, press it into here, and come back and set it back up. And then I can finish all this outside turning work here, because there's nothing really to grab on here. Alright, let's get started. I'll just use a telescopic gauge to measure the inside diameter of the pulley. We just use the verniers to start with. That'll give us a rough idea. This will give us a bit more accurate. Exactly 21.5, spot on. Let's double check that. Yep. Okay, that's perfect. Right, I'll just put a chamfer on the end there. Give it something to line up when I put it in. Okay, we'll pop this out, take it over to the press and we'll press it in. Alright, let's press this on. Put it in the press. I'll put a bit of Loctite on there. Hold it on a bit better. Okay, alright, we'll head back to the lathe and we'll set it back up in the chuck and machine the rest of it. Alright, we'll set this back up in the lathe and finish the turn and work off. We've got it all set up again. All I want to do is be able to machine all this part here off. There's no need to have all that on there, so if I hit that with a parting tool, because it's tapered in the back, it should just fall off hopefully. I'll just set that up and with luck it'll just come off easy. that's come off. The issue I've got now, I have to take all this back, unset all this back up again, get this ring off. It's not going to fit over the top of that. Alright, I'll come back, I'll take it back out of the chuck, take this ring off, set it back up, and we'll finish the rest of the machining off. Okay, I've got the ring off. Actually had to take it all out of the chuck, get the ring off, and then reset it all back up again. Just wouldn't fit back over the end of it there. Anyway, next part we need to drill and bore this part here out to fit the shaft. So I'll put a center drill in that first. Okay, it's drilled out to 12 millimeters. We've got to bore it out to 12.6. That's what the shaft diameter is. We've got a little boring bar. If I put it in there. Now you have, when you set up a boring bar, you only set it out just long enough to do the job. You don't want to set it out too far because you end up with too much tool flex or it can chatter, and that chatter can transfer onto the job surface. Alright, let's take a cut. We'll just get a size on that, get something to work with then. Find me micrometer. Okay, we've got about 0.2 of a millimeter to come out. Okay. Okay, it's a good fit. Alright, what I'll do now is I'll face it off, chamfer the edges and part it off. Okay, right, we'll head to the mill now and I'll drill and tap that 5mm so we can put a grub screw through there. Alright, let's go. Okay, the next thing I'll do is drill and tap M5, put a little grub screw in, because on the shaft to help it drive there's like a flat spot, and put that in and drill and tap M5, and that'll give us something to bite into, that'll rotate. So I'll set this up in the vise. And this is 11/64 the drill. Actually, what I might do, I don't know if I've got a center drill in there or not. See how I go with that. Gotta get in there close enough. Alright, I've got it all machined up. Sorry about the noise in the background, but as soon as you hit record on the camera, everyone decides to mow their lawns. Anyway, got that part all machined up. We'll put it back together and hopefully it'll all fit. I'll put this part back together anyway. Still got a bit of work to go on it. I'll turn it up the other way, I think. Alright. Okay, that part of the project's done. We'll start on the next one.